It's Time Warner Cable's local edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. Our guest, Meghan Sahli-Wells. She is the vice mayor of Culver City, and Culver City has joined many cities in banning plastic bags. Right after Culver City banned them in May, the city of Los Angeles banned them. But you've jumped on the bandwagon. I'm not saying that pejoratively. It's a trend. It's a trend.
It's not just a trend, it's a responsibility.
Interesting.
Culver City is along La Bayona Creek.
Right,
this is
is.
one of the biggest watersheds in LA County, and we have a responsibility to keep not only our streets and our parks, but of course our ocean clean. And we know that, you know, our water, our coastline brings great value, not only in terms of aesthetics and the quality of life we have, but it brings in real dollars. And so we can't afford to trash what we've got.
Intuitively, I can see the argument in favor of banning plastic bags. The flip side, though, is there's now been a concern expressed that with the mesh bags or the cloth bags, that if you don't wash them, the juices from various meat products can fester, and that can cause harm.
Well, and it's for that reason that we haven't banned, for example, produce bags, because we recognize that, you know, some sort of separation within your foodstuffs is appropriate. So if I buy meat at the grocery store, I'm usually going to use a little bag to, you know, to separate it out. So those are not banned, and that, you know, does address some of the health issues. The other thing is, you know, we wash our clothes, we wash our dishcloths.
But people need to learn to wash their bags.
That's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay.
They need to learn that.
You know, one possibility is, you know, I lived for many years in France, and in France, you bag your own groceries.
Right.
So if potentially a store has a concern that their employees are touching bags that are, you know, maybe unsavory,
they can say something.
Maybe people can pack their own bags, and that's, you know, we need to be able to have that flexibility and to look at it. But I think, you know, this is a culture change, and as you mentioned, there are a lot of cities that have done this because they've recognized how important it is. But when you change a culture, you change your habits. It's going to take a while. There'll be some bumps in the road, but ultimately we know it's the right thing. And in Culver City, we are going to get rid of, here's my number,
yes,
I got my number. The estimate is that we use 440,000 plastic bags, single-use plastic bags per day in Culver City.
Really?
That's a lot of bags, and we know they're not all being recycled.
And how large is your city?
We've got a 5-square-mile city.
With how many residents?
40,000, just under 40,000.
Just extrapolate that to LA's 4 million residents.
Exactly. It's enormous, and that is 160 million bags per year. So that's a huge impact in our small city alone.
What about polystyrene? I know you're looking at polystyrene, which is what for our viewers?
That's what's commonly known as styrofoam. The problem with polystyrene is that it may break down into small pieces, but it never really goes away.
And I understand if you go into the depths of the Pacific Ocean, you can see fragments of polystyrene.
Not only the Pacific Ocean, there are these huge trash gyres.
Gyres, that was the word I was looking for.
Yeah, and there are 5 of them all over the world, in the world's oceans.
But isn't there one kind of on the way to Hawaii?
Exactly, and it's basically a plastic soup. And ultimately, this comes back to us. It's not just an aesthetic issue.
Well, the fish consume it.
The fish consume it, and then we consume the fish. So it gets right back into us. These are known carcinogens. So it's not a good idea.
Her name is Meghan Sahli-Wells. She's the vice mayor of Culver City. I'm Brad Pomerance. Thanks so much for watching Time Warner Cable's local edition.